Aquarius. Well, let's jump straight into it. Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And have a look and see what sort of relationship this will be. What can come of it. Anything valuable you need to learn about this connection, Aquarius. Okay, wow. Let's start off with the Seven of Cups here. This is a relationship that's really going to align or have you thinking about a lot of things. The Seven of Cups can often be seen as scattered energy, but it's also an energy where we're choosing what we want from the universe. I feel like this relationship could go either way. I do. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so I love that. I think you are fated to be involved romantically with this person here. There's possibly a lot of lessons to learn, and you'll have to undergo this cycle because it's in the plans of the gods, the angels, universe, spirit guide, law of attraction, etc. But I do think it's a bit of a mixed bag, this relationship. And I think it's going to really make you think about what you want from a person and what you want from a relationship here. So there's a lot more emotional depth that's coming in, Aquarius. Maybe a lot of you haven't felt, completely head over heels in love. You've never felt so attached to someone. You've never felt so emotionally codependent on them. I do feel like this relationship is going to change that for you. And I do think you're going to be feeling a lot of mixed emotions because of it. Now, I think you'll be thinking about it a lot. This person will take up your thoughts. And I feel like you'll realign your goals because of them. So, for example, if you had plans to travel for the next 5 years, or work your way up in a company, or reach a certain level in your career, this person, this particular relationship is going to change a lot of your goals, okay? I say that because the silhouetted figure here is choosing what they want from the universe. The ideal home, the dream person, the possessions, where they want their achievements, their accomplishments in. For some reason, this person is either going to set new goals for you or inspire you to achieve new goals or very different goals from what you had envisioned. So that I feel like they're going to change you as a person. Not entirely, not completely, but they're going to change something that you had envisioned for yourself or for your relationship here. And this can be a little bit disorientating, Aquarius. So sometimes you might find in the relationship that, you might be a little bit taken aback. Okay, there might even be a bit of resentment because you feel this person is changing you or realigning you. And maybe they're putting you on a better path. Maybe they're putting you on a different path. Maybe they're putting you on the path that destiny had in store for you. So we can think about it in that way as well. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The 4 cherubims indicate the number 4, number of concreteness, solidarity, commitment, and stability. I do think this relationship can progress into the long term. And things will get better with time in this relationship. So the more time you invest, the easier things will get and the more clear things will become between the two of you. It is a better relationship than your previous relationship though, so not as much heartache or troubles or disorientating energy as what you might have previously have had, because the Wheel of Fortune points to increased goodness, increased harmony, increased abundance, prosperity, feelings, openness, etc. This relationship is coming at a very auspicious time in your life, and I say that because the Wheel of Fortune resembles a clock. So something about divine timing or the timing of this relationship is somehow crucial in realigning your goals or putting you on a different path in your life. So this really is quite powerful, Aquarius. This is a deep connection. And I do think in the grand scheme of things, there's a reason why the two of you are entering into a relationship at this particular time in your life. And you will not see it now. You will not see it during the relationship. Some of you might. You'll see it in hindsight, maybe years or months after the relationship. So it'll take a while, okay? It'll take a while for the two of you to realize, and the same thing might be happening to this person, for the two of you to realize why it is the two of you have been brought together, what it is that you need to learn, what it is that you need to do, or why you've been put together with the Wheel of Fortune energy. For some of you, it is someone you've had a cycle with before. There could be a connection here already. Could be an ex, could be someone you worked with, someone you knew once upon a time, someone you had mixed emotions about. They might be coming back into the picture. Why? Because a higher power is making that happen. Whether you've attracted it intentionally, unintentionally, whether this is a higher power that's bringing this person to you, the divine realm, angels, spirit guides, I often associate this with a karmic connection. So there's obviously lessons you need to learn, and it's definitely lessons to do with your emotions or opening up your heart. And I say that because you've got the Cancer card and with the Chariot card. Cancer is very, very emotive. It is about emotional codependency. It is acknowledging your feelings. Cancer is very good with reading themselves and understanding how they feel. It could be the notion of coming out of your shell, emotionally speaking, Aquarius, or someone bringing out a lot of emotions in you that you didn't even think possible, that you thought you were immune to, or you thought just didn't happen for you, or you didn't feel that way about someone. So genuinely being surprised with how strongly you start to feel about someone here. The stars in the canopy of this Chariot indicate astrological compatibility between the two of you in your relationship. Should you come in and balance each other out and come in with equal effort, as the black and white Sphinx indicate, the two of you are destined for greatness. This could be a major relationship in your life that could be for the long term. The Chariot is all about success, but it's success after conquest. It's success after a battle. It's success after obstacles and barriers that might come in our path. So if you're able to overcome, and I think it's more to do with emotional barriers, emotional insecurities, inability to love, inability to open up your heart, or inability on their part to open up their heart or overcome their emotional insecurities. Either way, I think you're both prone to these things, again, because they share a lot of similarities. They might have very similar insecurities to you, or areas where they haven't loved, or just certain things that they haven't gone through or have gone through in their life. They'll actually share with you, and maybe that's why you're being brought together. But the Chariot card is destined for greatness. It is a card of victory. It is a card of assertiveness. It is a card of driving, being behind the driver's seat of something great. And again, it's symbolic of progression and motion. So I do think the way things could progress in this relationship could happen very, very effortlessly. So there's not much of a time limit. I think pacing will be exactly how you want it, exactly how this other person wants it. So pacing and the way this relationship develops will not be an issue. I think you'll very much enjoy that aspect of it and just go with it. It's all about being present in the moment and enjoying that with each other. Interestingly, you have two number 7s and the number 10, so you've got 1 to 7. This relationship could last 1 to 7 days, 1 to 7 weeks, 17 weeks, 17 years, 7 years, 7 and 1 make 8. 8 years. So look, these numbers could be significant around this person. They could be anniversary dates, birth dates, how long the two of you are together, and things like that. Or these numbers are, life paths, okay? Life paths that you might need to journey with this person, life paths that this person needs to journey with you by their side. But again, as I said, these numbers could hold a lot of significance in your relationship together. But definitely more focused on emotion. I definitely feel like this is quite an emotional relationship. Like I said, it's better than the previous relationships you've had because it's got more emotion. You'll become more emotionally attached. You'll fall in love. You'll get clingy, okay? Aquarius, you're going to be surprised because you don't normally get clingy. But with this person, you're actually going to be more emotionally codependent. Cancers are known to be clingy. They can cling. They need emotional validation. They have a lot of love to give. They absolutely have a beautiful heart. I've dated a few Cancers, so I've seen that in my life. But look, nonetheless, I will leave it at that, Aquarius. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. I hope it's given you some sort of, substance or some sort of food for thought for your next relationship.